Hey, this is Tammy Kling, and today in this module, I'm talking to you about the secret that world changers know when it comes to writing books and engaging the stage and engaging hearts. So why is it that some world changers really know how to engage people's hearts in a way that has such impact that it changes the world? By the definition of world changer, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about people that have an intentional impact on the world. They're not just building a business, but they're building a legacy. And the kind of person I'm talking about is people like the CEO of Feeding Children Everywhere, Don Campbell. So I work with Don and I'm writing his book, and the goal of the book is to spread the message of his organization that began with just a dream, but also to tell his personal story. So what does that mean? That means that we're not just going to talk about his story, we're going to apply his story to the lives of others. So Don started out as a hungry child. He grew up poor and hungry, and then as an adult, he had a heart to change lives and to feed other hungry children. But instead of just telling his story, what it's my job to do as I go through and create his book is to engage the hearts of the reader in order to capture an organization's mindset and goals, but also to capture a heart of a reader and really link it to Don's mission. So whether or not I'm working with the CEO of Feeding Children Everywhere, they feed 12 million kids a year, or an entrepreneur who desires to build a speaking platform, the mission is the same. World changers always focus on the power of you. And I talked about this in the last coaching module, but today we're going to talk about the distinction when you use words to brand your business and monetize your message. It should be a message that matters. So you're not just focusing on money, you're focusing on a mission. Remember that when people want to buy into something, they're buying into a mission. It's something that engages their hearts. So again, I use the example of Apple thinking differently. Instead of just saying Apple makes the best technology, we make the best computers, the lean tablet, and this amazing iPhone. They don't sell that way. They say, think differently. Our product is not about us, it's about you. So remember, there's 3 letters, you, Y-O-U. That's the word. So in everything we write, in everything I do, in every book that I edit, that I ghostwrite, in every speech that I write and create, in every website, in every corporate or individual message, I focus on you, the power of you. And by you, I mean the audience. So when you're writing, for instance, one of the ways that we would do this is when you're writing, instead of focusing on an introduction, for instance, or a chapter that talks about your life and what you do and the journey that you've been on, you have to focus on the reader. You have to focus on the audience. In every speech, when you're on stage, you have to focus on the audience. So you would ask questions. That's the #1 strategy of high achievers. Ask questions. So when I did my TED Talk, I opened with words are currency. But then I talked to the audience about their own lives. So no matter where you are in your own life, you would say to the reader or the audience, these principles can change, transform, and help equip you. Okay, so here's a perfect example of how it's done. When we're looking at world changers and their message, they're always focused on changing lives. If you're always focused on changing lives, you don't have to think about making money because you're going to change the world and you are going to have abundance, prosperity, love, and money will follow. So if your message, whether it's in a book or multiple books or on stage, is focused on your story, that's great and that's fine because your story matters. But reshift, have someone professional like me look at the message and make sure that in each chapter, in each sentence, in each statement, in every speech, and every web page even, whatever message that you're putting out there, make sure it's professionally and specifically focused on communicating the power of the end user, the consumer. So speak into their lives.
You're a sky